Hi, I'm Senior Editor Rich Brown for CNET.com. Today we're going to take a look at the HP Pavilion Elite 190t. So this is a higher end desktop from HP, and it's notable because it has Intel's Core i7 980X Extreme chip. Now that's a 6-core CPU, and it's the fastest desktop chip currently on the market. Now having that chip itself isn't that unique, but the fact that HP sells it in a system that starts at $1899 makes this the most affordable way to get a Core i7 980X short of building a system yourself. This is a configurable system, so in addition to the fast chip, HP also threw in a bunch of multimedia features. You get a Blu-ray drive, TV tuner, wireless networking, and a very large hard drive. Now that might seem like kind of an incongruous matchup. You've got a chip built for very fast performance and multimedia features that maybe would be more at home in the living room and perhaps a smaller case. Still, you can configure this PC and mix and match the parts as you want to a certain extent anyway. Down the front of the panel though, you can see some of the system's cool features. You've got a media card reader up here. There's a Blu-ray drive behind the door here. You get a bay for HP's Pocket Media Drive, sort of a removable hard drive you can take in and out. Those cost extra. Pop that in here. And behind the door here, you get a couple of video inputs as well as USB and analog audio jacks. Around the back, you can see some of the multimedia features. You've got a TV tuner up here. There's a graphics card here with a couple DVI jacks as well as HDMI and DisplayPort. You've got analog audio here for 7.1 output, a couple of USB ports, 2 eSATA jacks, and an SPDIF digital audio output, as well as FireWire and Ethernet jacks. That's a fairly complete array of outputs. Perhaps the only thing we might want to see in a system like this is USB 3, but that's not quite a standard yet, so we can't get too bent out of shape that it's not here. Inside the case, HP's mass market roots definitely show. You can see the wires are kind of a jumble. We would never really see that in a system built from a boutique vendor. That said, like we said, this is the lowest cost system to offer Intel's Core i7 980X chip, so perhaps you're willing to make that sacrifice. So you can see the graphics card here. It's a mid-range card. It's not really the best gaming card out there, although it should play most titles at reasonable resolution. Jammed up in here, there is a TV tuner as well as a wireless card way back underneath there. There actually is a second graphics card on this motherboard, but because this is only a 480 watt power supply, you probably would not be well advised to pull these parts out and put another card in after you purchased the system. That power limitation is really because the CPU eats up a lot of juice, so adding a second card really would probably make this pretty unstable if it would run at all. Down here you can see HP's very clunky hard drive cage. Now there's a 1.5 terabyte drive jammed back in there, but in order to add a second drive or take that drive out and replace it, you need to remove the whole drive cage, and it's kind of a clunky operation. Now the memory layout for the system is also a little bit weird, at least in our configuration. Now this comes with the default memory spec of 9 gigs of 1066 RAM. Not only is that RAM a little bit slower, it also only takes up 5 of the 6 memory slots. Now the good news is you do have a little bit of room to upgrade, but because there's only 5 of 6 slots occupied, the memory's not as fast as it could be. It really likes to run with all the slots populated by memory sticks. So you can definitely see where HP cut some corners to get the price down on this thing and make it affordable. That said, it really does deliver on performance, at least in its price category. This is without a doubt the fastest productivity-oriented desktop we've seen between $1,000 and $2,000. So this might not be one of the most elegant desktops around, but it definitely is one of the fastest, at least in its price range. We recommend it for anybody who needs a fast PC to get through day-to-day applications or even higher-end multimedia editing. So I'm Rich Brown. This is the HP Pavilion Elite 190t.